right, so mission 8. This is our Vietnam finale, right?
Yeah, in theory, I mean, we might lose here, but we finished.
Mole City, Mole City. So go on. You were starting to describe it, and I
I was
wanted.
just going to say, so it's a night mission. So
Okay,
the first 8 turns are night, and then it's twilight on turns 9 and 10.
okay.
Um, so we have to set up, if I'm reading this correctly, we have to set up within our perimeter, and we can't leave our perimeter. These 8 cards,
With
and our job
with
is
a
at the
total
end.
of 2 terrain bonus in it. Okay, keep going.
We do get, I will point out, like 6 bunkers, 3 deep bunkers, and
Okay,
trenches.
okay, okay, okay.
And one of the things that is we need to remember is there are rules for moving between these, like, um, between fortifications. So if you're moving, I think between bunkers and trenches, using trenches and all these things, it's assumed that they've built a tunnel so you can do it unexposed. So we need to keep that in mind
Oh,
and make sure we
wow.
understand that.
Really?
We,
That is
yeah,
interesting. Is
we're
that a
gonna
special
find that,
mission
and
rule?
no, that is a normal rule.
Really? So if there's
Yeah,
like,
it's one of the we very infrequently get it because we very infrequently have bunkers and trenches.
yeah,
But we'll find it in the movement.
okay. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
I mean,
we
it kind
need
of
to
makes
think
sense
about
if you got like trenches on consecutive cards. It does make sense that they'd be
that. Yep,
sort of connected.
it does. I know I've seen it, so we're gonna find it because
Okay,
I think we really want to.
let's find
We're
it later.
sure as
Let's
heck
find
don't
it
want to take it
later, and
down.
we'll confirm it. But
Yep.
that's a really interesting thing.
But so we have all these 6 bunkers, 3 deep bunkers, 8 trenches to put on those cards.
Okay.
We've got 3 claymores. I think I pulled out 4, so one of them.
Well, we're going to
But we
use
got
all
three
four.
claymores um, that we can do adjacent to the perimeter.
Uh huh.
And by the way, the perimeter is obviously the 6 cards around these 2 cards. This is the city, then the perimeter.
Okay. So the open and the rice
And
paddy are the city, and everything else is the
you can kind of
perimeter.
see in the picture it was a giant circular city. We
Yeah.
are just protecting one side of it.
Okay.
Um, we do get additional ammo, so our and notice that in the setup it already gave us 8, or we
Okay.
did that. I don't know which one, but we have 8. We're gonna be able to give our um, this is MSR 4, so our HQs are going to also get 4 extra machine gun ammo. So it's just blast away
Okay.
with the machine guns.
Okay.
I've never used these final protective lines, but we get to take 2 of our M60s, which are these weapons teams that we have up here.
Yep.
I got our units up at the
Oh,
top,
okay. Okay.
but those are M60s.
Okay.
Those are what have 8. We can take 2 of them, put them in a bunker, and do a final protective line.
Okay.
And they basically, if you leave them like that, when you finally, one of the pyrotechnics needs to be final protective line. When it goes, they just open fire and they fire till they're out of ammo.
Like
That's
things
they
they
just
can see, or they just fire into the next
they just
card, whether they can see
they're
into
just
it or not.
continuously firing. Yep.
So basically,
And
if you've got like hidden enemies at a card at the bunker's pointed at, that's a way of just like stopping them.
correct.
Okay.
And my understanding is, and you'll notice this final protective um,
Yeah.
line, it shoots on a diagonal. So like if we had one here, it would be shooting that way.
Okay.
And if we had one here, it would be shooting this way.
Okay.
So the interesting thing is this guy, like the way this is set up, this guy would do. I was looking at the map earlier. I almost wondered whether we want to have them like here and here, because here's the city, but
Yeah.
these are where our units are going to be. And but it's open terrain. It's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Well,
Whereas up here,
yeah, it'll be, well,
but I
this
feel
one will
like up
be,
here is the more logical.
well, I mean, you could suggest putting one here, and then if we're going to use it, we could exit that rice paddy. Whereas this guy still has the ability to fire like.
Yep,
But you could also put
I
him
could.
here, and again, if we need to, we'll exit that rice paddy. I mean, I don't really want to be in those rice paddies anyway.
Yep.
I don't know,
So the
as I've
question is,
never used them.
I've never used them either, and it's just literally. I think I had it open. It's 7.2.4. So, but making sure we do that right is going to be smart. It's right here. Not a small rule. Um,
Okay, direction always a
it's
diagonal.
always
Okay,
diagonal.
do not react to
Um,
enemy units unless given a shift fire order. Okay, so
in
we
which
don't.
case they're no longer
Yeah,
FPLs, right?
yeah.
But
Okay, so they basically, once they start firing, they will continue until they run out of ammunition or they receive a ceasefire or shift fire, in which case it's removed.
they generate heavy weapons volume of fire on all cards along the diagonal
And
and
use
use
two
two
ammo per
ammo
turn.
points. Um, no modifiers because of
No,
limited visibility.
right, because
So,
they're just spraying.
yep. So, I mean, since they're
Well,
diagonals,
I mean, I don't
if
mind this guy here. This guy is going to be less useful here because he's going to stop right there.
yeah,
So I
one
actually think we should put
here,
him, yeah, put him there, and that way we only got to exit this card if we're worried.
yep, I like that. And just real quickly, this special rule for this mission says, because you'll notice over here, it did say it
Yeah.
needed to be tripod mounted,
Okay.
but this says the M60 could be mounted with a tripod when necessary. Up to two can be placed in bunkers and marked with FPL.
Okay.
So,
Actually, I'm wondering now. Now that I look at it, I'm actually wondering if we should put it here because if we put it here, we're doubling up on this card pointlessly.
probably feels like that's two cards. This is actually three cards he's going to be firing at.
Yeah.
Or actually, he's long range, so he's just going to be two cards.
But that still gets us like these. It gets us these crucial cards kind of
Yep.
in front of our
It
line.
feels smart to me.
Yeah. And then we'll just have
Um,
to defend the outside perimeter a little bit more. Okay. Okay. I got. Okay. I'm following.
I mean, you could also argue one should be here, could be here. But I like back here because I think we're going to
Well,
spot them as they get closer.
yeah. I mean, I like back here largely because it does say final protective line, so it seems like it should be more towards the back.
It does. Now, the other thing, rule wise, is this perimeter defense that we've got, these barbed wire.
Yeah.
So we have to remain on the perimeter and center cards. We cannot leave
Yep.
these
Yep. Yep.
eight
Yep.
cards.
Mm-hmm.
Any of their units moving into the perimeter card or adjacent are marked exposed.
Oh, so anytime they get here, this
Any perimeter card, they're exposed.
it doesn't necessarily make them spotted, but it makes them exposed.
Correct. The NVA units adjacent to the perimeter, they can't infiltrate, seek, or move into cover. If we get an enemy activity that's infiltrate, it's just a standard move towards the nearest enemy. So,
All right.
um,
And if I
those are the
recall,
key
and
special
if I
rules.
call,
The 81 millimeter mortar is not available to us or the fourth platoon
right.
because it's actually, I think, this
Well, it says it's like
combined
combined.
mortar.
Yeah, off mortar map platoon. So,
We could get with an event the airborne FAC. We
yep.
do get the FAC.
But you were also saying we have one of our things has unlimited energy ammo. One of our artillery has,
With that
yeah.
final protective fire, that's not a final protective line. We get like one hex, I think, with final protective fire
Hard, but yeah.
to pick that we just blast it. I think we had that once before.
We did have that was before. So
Hard and never used it.
so yeah,
Remember.
so where do we want to put that?
I'm going to go make sure we understand it. Final protective fire was 716D.
If I recall correctly, you call it and it just fires at it every turn until you
It's a
stop it.
pre-registered fire mission. Place an appropriate marker on any card not occupied by friendly forces and within line of sight of an observer. So we
Okay.
need to have. Now, I'm assuming these deep bunkers are awesome for having our observers up front and in.
Okay.
right? So, I mean, it might be a deep bunker here. Um, the question is, where are they going to be coming from that we want to be able to see? Like here we can see these 5 cards, and here we could see these 5 cards. So it feels like deep bunkers and having one in one and one in the other would be really smart to me.
Yeah, but we still have to pick one card to put this FPF on.
We do need just one card for the FPF, correct?
And I'm wondering if this is the card it should be.
It is getting shot at by this guy.
Or this or this.
Where are they coming from, out of curiosity? Let's look at their placement. I think they can be coming. Oh my God! Look at this unit placement.
Left, rear,
column, row.
Oh, it depends on where the contact comes from.
It could be coming from any of these.
Although there is a concentration coming from the front. I mean, the majority is left front, direct front, right front.
I would tend to agree that it's either here or here.
Sorry, say again. Yeah. Either.
I would tend to agree. It's like either elephant grass or elephant grass. Feel like one of those two.
No, or rice paddy, because this elephant grass is covered by this guy, by that final protective line.
It is, yeah.
I think it should be this elephant grass because it's got a little bit of cover.
So I believe in doing, if we chose that right there, then that would tell me we got to put the artillery FO in that bunker.
Yeah, which is a little bit maybe less ideal. Or is it really? I mean,
I don't think it matters.
He can see to here. He can't see
with illumination.
Yeah, he can't see to there.
They start out with, all of them have limited visibility, so they start out with no visibility.
Yeah, but can we give him those cool glasses? Do we have any of those?
I forgot about the glasses. Let's take a peek and see. We should. I think that was just in the normal assets. Totally, because the.
Okay, so this is where that is. Trench, bunker, pillbox, or attachment. Okay, this is what we were looking for. You can move between them without being exposed. So we can move around. Yeah, so I think if we got 8 trenches, we just put 1 trench in every card.
If we go back and look
just
at the
just to recap kind of setup. So bunker here and bunker. Oh, sorry, deep bunker here and deep bunker here, where we've got our like artillery dudes. Bunkers here protecting out to here. Final protective lines here, which are going through here. So these cards are a little vulnerable, we're only going to trigger that if things get really bad. We got trenches everywhere, deep bunkers here. We've spread everything out so we don't have more than 3 steps in any one cover. So that's kind of what we're starting with. But
there's 2 things we've missed.
Which is what? Oh, we put the claymores. Where did we put the claymores? Here,
around
here, and here. And our final protective fire for artillery is here. What did we miss? Each
of the platoon HQs start with 4 extra ammo.
Okay.
I'm going to give them their ammo.
Okay.
Now, one thing we got to remember is, I think they're not overly burdened. The other one that I saw here, if you look at the setup, is
you're back in mission 7.
Place 2 target markers registered to 7-11 artillery on cards of your choice. So the artillery FO is sitting here. We've got the FPF. We could just place artillery there too. But I've basically got this 1 and 2. So I'm wondering if one of them
goes there.
And we want them where it's visible.
We put 1 there, or we could.
It feels right. Basically, or here.
Yeah, I think there. I mean, the claymore will be good for 1, but for 1 turn, but it goes away after 1 turn. So. All right.
Well, let me throw out one other thing. The 7-11 has battalion fire missions,
Uh-huh.
which I'm wondering if we did one here, because
Oh
if we get a
yeah.
battalion fire there, we can
Okay.
basically
You're being very optimistic, but okay.
gonna happen at least once.
All right. So this we think is just going to be chaos. We're just going to be like under fire
Feels
and
like it's
overwhelmed
gotta
for the
be,
whole
man.
time. And I think, if I recall correctly, there's going to be a lot of like artillery early on. So, all right,
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't really look, but I think we've got everything set up.
let's see how it
Ugh.
goes. So we don't draw for HQ event on the first
Well,
term, right?
we do not. And then we drop straight to their events. So they don't have any units, but we're going to have to place, trying to find where their
Place PC markers for them.
attack timing. First wave, turn one. So there, notice the attack timing table?
Yep.
Turn 1 and 2, then 4 and 5, then 6 and 7. So we get A's on everything. So if you just right click, you can place your A's. I'll take the bottom row.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's
This
a
is gonna
strange
be a
feeling A includes incoming.
this is gonna be a nightmare, I think. I forgot about this, and this is where, and this is why I forgot about how this works. When we did the other defensive mission, we kind of didn't put things on every card. I don't know that that would have
Yep.
worked here because we don't have as many cards to spread out to. But yeah, this could be interesting.
I
I mean,
don't feel like it would have because my guess is it's incoming coming in, and we would have left with incoming overloading
yeah, it's
steps
worse.
hurts you worse.
Yeah, worse. Yeah.
But I don't know. We're going to find out
I have
because
a
this
feeling we're
feels
gonna
like it could
draw a
be
lot of cards this turn for
really
artillery. All
ugly.
right.
Well,
So
it
that
doesn't take too long of having like the first one's automatic, and then it's
yeah.
we'll get to well, we won't get to heavily engaged, but
All
yeah, we're going to
right.
draw a lot of cards. There's no doubt. I think
Friendly.
that's it because they don't have any units.
Yeah. So now we're drawing a
So
card
now
for the
we're drawing.
CO.
Yep, who
And
is
he
undercover and he is a veteran,
indeed there
right?
is no
Yes.
contact.
There is no contact, so we're getting a +2, I think. No, +3.
No contact is +1.
Veteran.
Undercover is +1. Veteran is +1, right? So +3.
Yep.
7.
Now, you're limited to spending 4 at night in
Yeah,
limited
I
visibility.
hear you. I hear you.
So,
The
so
thing
which guys do
is
we want to activate? First,
right now, this turn, this is mostly just going to be banking commands because we're not
this
going to
is
be
for
issuing
banking.
any commands to anybody, right?
I feel like we're definitely the first and the third.
Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe the at least the first sergeant who's green and is going to need some time to build some stuff up.
Well, he can only save 2.
Oh, maybe not then. Never mind. First,
But
probably first.
the EXO
First.
the
Well, the
EXO is
third
the
is
line.
green. The third is green also, so he can only.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have used him. I don't think that matters.
I mean, it may, but we're committed now. So, I mean, what about doing first, second, and third? Second is veteran,
Yeah.
so he can save a bunch up.
And what did we say we got? We got 7?
7. So just spend 3 to do first, second, and third,
And we're saving the 4.
and we'll save 4
We are allowed to save up to 7
for our vets.
for veteran in limited.
All right. So then we're doing first.
Who is veteran and undercover, and so he gets +3.
So 6, and I don't think
He's
we
going
should
to bank
spend
all
them.
6.
Yeah, I don't think we should spend them.
I don't think we're going to spend any for any of them.
So the second is line, so he just gets +2.
Amir +2. So he has
5.
5. He can only save 4.
And then third is green, so
he has
he
a
only gets +1.
1.
5.
But he can only
can't.
save
2.
2.
Yep. Then XO and CO get 1 each,
We
right?
get 1.
Or XO and,
Yeah.
and first sergeant get 1 each.
Correct.
And then we'll draw for general, even though we're not going to use it, I wouldn't think.
Yep. Yeah, no, we got to cycle the cards properly.
1.
1. Nothing.
All right. So
Such an awkward turn.
Yeah. Well, it's the calm before the storm.
Vector? No. Retreat? No. AT? No. Fire mission update? No.
Well,
Potential contact.
Actually, wait a second. But back up. wait, can't, what about those attack? Well, should we have activated those attack helicopters?
Isn't that turn two?
Is it turn two? That's what I was just asking.
Gunships. Oh, there is
One
one
flight per
flight,
turn. I feel like
so
we
we
sh
should.
So to
I
call
feel
them
like
in, we need to
we
call
feel,
for an airstrike, right?
yeah. So that was which one of these is that? There's a call for an airstrike. See it?
Where are you looking?
Call for it, including it's this I over here.
Okay.
Includes airstrikes and attack helicopters.
Any HQ or
Any HQ
staff.
or staff.
So, but the thing is if we're going to do this, we'd also have to place like a strobe light on us and a strobe light on the card we're targeting, right?
Yeah, so I want to go back to that. It was 10.8.5. I have not done this very much. They can be called with an attempt to call for fire in the same way as an airstrike, including the need to mark the target. If the attempt's successful, you've activated a flight. Place 2 counters on the pending side of the target card. The target card. They can be so. I don't think it's our CO. Well, I guess our CO could.
Actually, I don't know that we're well positioned to call these guys in because the problem is we'd have to put a strobe light. We don't want to put a strobe light on top of the card because they open fire on that card. On the card we call them into.
Do strobe lights go on your card, or do they
Oh no,
go?
you may attack the target card and any one adjacent card. If only
Yeah.
one aircraft remains undamaged, you may attack the target card only. So we don't have to attack ourselves if we land on it. But we are susceptible to shorts. Hmm.
Are we susceptible to shorts on that?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Short result. One randomly determined adjacent card receives the attack.
yep.
Do we want to call them in? I mean, it's spending commands and we don't have any idea if it's going to be useful. So I'm wondering if we should just
Not
hold
this
off.
turn.
Okay, let's
I
hold
don't
off.
think so this turn.
Let's hold off then. Okay.
Probably
So I think we're
famously bad
doing
decision.
PC. And
Yeah, I think we're at the PCs. There's
is
8 of them.
Spooky the one who comes in on turn two?
Yes, Spooky is turn 2.
All right. Well, we
Turns
should
2
definitely get
through
him
it.
in the game because he's
Yep,
fabulously useful.
like that guy.
Like he's the one that we just place around where we want him to go, right?
Correct. And he can also throw down illumination.
Yeah.
3
All right.
illumination per turn.
Yeah.
And 3 high volumes of fire.
Yeah. All right. So we got to draw 1 through 8 to figure out what card we're checking, right?
Yep. This is going to be draw fest.
Second card.
So I have gotten in the habit of doing that little cockeyed.
Okay.
Remember.
All right. Well,
So this is auto.
So we don't need to draw. So I'm drawing. What am I drawing in terms of 1 through
It is
10?
first wave. It's
One
oh,
through
they
10.
don't even have.
Yeah. Right there.
But I don't see the A's or the B's. What? Oh, that's just going to determine the.
That just
So yeah,
determines
1
the
through 10.
frequency.
Yeah. Yep.
I think we had this conversation. 9.
9. 4. An RPG and a B40 team. Okay.
And they're spotted.
I think they're all spotted.
Oh, yeah, they are. Good point.
We looked at that.
Yeah. Okay,
So I gotta find RPG and a B. What's a B40 team? Oh, is that a squad with a B40? I assume.
What's a B40?
If you look here, the RPG there.
Okay, yeah.
RPG teams are equipped with RPG 2 shots. So they've each got 2 RPG shots. Oh, maybe that's just an. Is that just one unit? An
I think it's just
RPG
one unit. I think it's
B-42?
just one unit.
Yeah. So I think it looks like this with 2 shots
That seems
is
right to
what that
me.
is, right?
That seems right to me. All right,
So
so
his
now we got to figure out where he comes in. So that's a 1 to
he
5.
this is column 2 or row 2, column 4.
Row 2, column 4. Yeah.
So that is a 1 through 3,
3. So I'm gonna guess that's right front.
right front.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's in the rice paddy. So
Right there with our
3 of our cards will open up. I think.
I think so too. So they are going to open up they're going to open up and we're going to open up.
Yeah. So we're gonna have
I'm going to pick
automatic
one.
fire, I'm pretty sure. So this card opens up from the trench because the bunker can't open up.
Yep. So he's
He should be marked
yep. I was
exposed,
just
right?
making sure he doesn't do his shot and he does not. He might
Got it.
next turn, but
So then this guy
no.
also opens up from the trench.
A reminder, anybody who shows up here is exposed.
Right, exactly. That's what I literally just said that.
Oh, did you? I was in the middle of
That's
reading.
okay. And then this guy, this fire team opens up. Not that it really much matters. So we got a crossfire. And then currently he's got small arms fire here.
He's got small arms fire, yep.
We've got, oh no, wait, we've got automatic fire, right? From those.
We have automatic. I was checking to see here. Yeah, we don't have anybody sitting with goggles shooting at him.
Unfortunately. All right, well, that's one potential
We're going to get our
contact
guys
done.
running around handing off goggles. So now we are engaged because
Yep.
there's 2 cards with volumes of fire.
Yep. So we can get rid of this
Now
PCA marker.
So we're down to only drawing 5.
Only 5. But let's
Which
find out
card?
which
There's 7
card
left.
first. Card
Number
6.
6. So that would be here, right?
Yeah, this would probably be a good one. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're all
wait.
going to stink.
This is. Oh, max line of sight is still here because it's night.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, but it's also, I think, because they're opening fire, it has to be their range too and line of sight. So it's basically because they have to be able to open fire. The only one that wouldn't is that forming up. When they don't place that would be our line of sight.
Okay.
So
all right, so we're drawing 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I would prefer those internal ones don't throw off if we could help it.
And this is the one I'd really prefer not to.
All right. So now we're drawing 1 through 6.
6 of them.
So 5,
Number
which is
5.
going to be
what
that
is this
one
card that I said
that we don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
7.
A heavy machine gun. How does that work? Can they be placed? I guess he's placed on our card. I guess so.
On our card, or he's placed here?
It does say redraw if the package cannot be placed.
Wait, all contacts drawn on the center cards are automatically package 1 incoming.
Oops. Okay. Where do you read that? Where did I miss that?
Right underneath that table.
Oh,
right
yeah.
underneath the enemy contact package.
We didn't need to. Did you undo that card?
I undid that card.
So that is a mortar, single fire mission, no spotter. So it's a -3 here.
Yep.
Good
Come
spot. I
on,
missed
bunkers and
completely.
trenches. You know what though? That makes a ton of sense,
That
and
makes sense.
thank God, because otherwise we're gonna spend
I was
hours
trying to
trying to
figure out
figure
where he
that out.
goes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we are now down to
5.
5, 4.
This guy.
All right, so we are still engaged.
Yeah, we're not going to be heavily engaged at this point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That
All
was
right,
a hell of a rally.
that was a very good rally.
4 rallies in a row.
So this guy.
And there's another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, 3 of them.
3.
We're not going to stay lucky, by the way.
No, we're not. Well, if we can get the shuffle card, then we go back to
Yep. Then when the odds go up. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
All right.
what's he going to be?
He is going to be a 2, which is
Incoming.
probably incoming. Yeah, that's what I would have guessed. Oh, that's not the best card to have that on. Tis what it is.
Yep.
All right, 1 to 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
And then 5 more.
One more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God.
5.
Wow. You know what? That was actually pretty.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
that was pretty good. We're down to 16 cards left. All right.
Small arms and a couple of
Yeah.
-3s.
I mean, there's nothing we can do. It was coming, so. All
All
right.
right. Well,
so pinned so basically just combat effects at this point. So should we
it
start,
is. Now,
start here?
Oh, I forgot about that guy. Yep. So there's four places to look. So this is +2 for the visibility.
Right. +2 for.
-2.
Wait, this says +3 for moon. Is that wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. No, you're correct. +3. So it's basically -1, right?
I think that's right.
Got -4 on the card and then +3.
All right. -1.
Yeah.
Hit.
Excellent.
And are they line veteran? I think they're
question. I
line.
bet you they're going to be.
I think
they
were
are
line. I
line.
think I remembered peeking that. No, they're
Oh,
veteran.
veteran.
Still, he's only got 1 step, right?
He does.
Paralyzed.
All right. Well, that's good.
That is good.
'Cause-
That was not a bad guy to paralyze because I didn't really want him grenading us next turn. Does he just lose those grenades at that point? Like those RPGs? Because he can't come back to that RPG team, right?
He's not coming back to an RPG team. He would just come back to a normal team. I don't know if other people can pick that up and shoot. I would think they can. I think he holds on to it.
You could just leave it there. I mean, the problem is
I think he holds on to it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think he clutches it and he just doesn't.
Yeah. The thing is, I've never in this game encountered something which says pick up ammo as an enemy activity. So I don't think it's going to much matter, but that's fine. We can just leave it there.
I think he holds on to it. If he needs to move, paralyzed, drop anything when they move.
All right. All right. So now we got to go here.
Yeah, it's going to be less fun.
We don't do moon.
No moon.
So basically, we got +2, +2, +0, +1, -1.
-1.
So we'll do +2, +2 first.
+2, +2. Yep.
We need a little bit of luck here. Miss.
First one's a miss.
Who was that?
That was our first platoon.
Miss.
Another miss.
That's the artillery, right? Okay, that's good. That's the FAC.
So now it's a +0 on our veteran.
Oh, you want to do the 0 now? Okay.
Well,
we're doing a 0.
Well,
0's a hit.
All right. Well, that was this guy.
Oh, right. Sorry. That's -1. Okay. Yeah. 0's a hit. -1 would have been a hit anyway. 2 paralyzed teams.
I think he's down to not much.
Well, remember we have these like paralyzed to assault teams, so hopefully maybe we can get in there and help him. We might have to send the. Oh no, he's got a radio. We can just tell him to buck up.
Well, only one of them has a radio. So we got paralyzed.
Oh,
I
true.
would,
And probably the guy who stays like fighting should keep the radio.
yeah, and I think he's this thing.
Yeah. Well, that card might need some help.
Well, he can move here.
Yep. And if it doesn't draw fire, then.
Well, and he stays unexposed.
Yep.
So
-1.
So he can actually. We could also have the
So he's hit, and he is
it's a bummer. Yep.
Green. He's a litter team.
All right. Well, that's not too bad. I don't mind.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And I
we
need
need the rest of
defense.
this artillery to not be this bad.
Pinned, and pinned. Yeah, well, these guys, like our deep bunker guys, were good there.
So this guy's a +3, and this
Bummer.
guy's
This
a
is our
+2.
We could literally lose the whole thing right now.
Well, let's
on our CO, or not right now, but on the next one.
Let's do this card first, though.
Yeah.
Before you.
So this is a +3,
yeah,
+6. So +6.
Oh, right,
+5.
because this one gets the moon.
Yep.
So the +6 is a miss.
Yep.
And the +5 is a miss.
Now here we got +2, +2, +2, -1.
All right, +2 for this. This is the big one. Miss.
CO. Hit. That's literally our CO.
Oh, I thought the first one was our CO. My bad.
Well, if we were going in the order.
So what? So do we just lose when he goes down? Is that the end of the game and the campaign?
I think it is.
So he's paralyzed.
I think in theory it is.
I mean, I do know that we kind of lose the campaign when that happens.
I'd say we just keep playing it, but and we promote. Trying to see where.
Yeah.
Playing a campaign.
Well, actually,
I'm going to pause for a second. There's also the.
All right. So basically, we can reconstitute that from the XO.
I do believe he loses all of his commands, though, if I recall, which would make sense.
6.5.2. But the other thing is we don't technically lose the campaign because we were just playing in standard mode. We never even really talked about survivor mode.
Yep. Not that I remember.
So we got to look for 6.5.2 just to kind of confirm, like, does he lose all of his commands?
Can you believe that?
But he's going to come back and go, it was kind of always going to happen, but whatever. Anyway, we need a paralyzed team where he would be.
So there's 6.5.2 when we get to it.
Wait,
all right.
6.5. Okay.
It's down there at the B.
Okay.
Reconstituting the company HQ. I think the XO uses his command to convert himself.
Yeah.
Is what happens. Now, I believe, so he's paralyzed, right? Is what it was.
Yep. It's interesting. It doesn't say anything about like what happens to commands, but I think the only thing realistic to do is it's like you come back with the commands that the dude who becomes him had. That seems the only reasonable thing to do. All right. Second platoon is a +2.
Second platoon is a +2.
He's pinned. And then this platoon is -1. He's hit.
He's hit, unfortunately.
He's a casualty in a paralyzed team.
Goodness gracious. That's some powerful incoming. You said paralyzed?
Casualty and paralyzed. The problem is there's nothing you can do. That's gonna happen. We did everything we could, you know.
No, I don't think we had them in the best possible
Yeah.
Like him, we had in the best possible coverage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
If we
there's,
had more people under here, well, we couldn't get more under there. Three's the most.
yeah.
But put too many people under, and you actually are making it even worse.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
um,
Well, and the thing is, you can't, it's not like you can hide him somewhere where he's not going to get exposed. I mean, they're going to be drawing. So that was
um,
just,
misstaging cards.
all right. Well, that is, I think, the end of turn one, right? We
I will
just,
just say, thank God we didn't have more contacts with incoming.
yeah.
I
So
didn't like that.
do we just clean up now?
I think that's it. Well, one thing we need to do. We 2W2 and 1W2 used ammo.
Right.
I
Do we get,
don't think, yeah, I think that's it. 2W2 and 1W2. Yep. So 2W2 and 1W2. All right, got my two ammo usages. Clean her up.
yeah. Before we clean it up, though, I'm actually wondering, having now survived the first turn, I'm wondering if we should push guys off of those cards because those cards are just going to keep getting incoming. It's just going to be like luck of the draw.
These cards?
Yeah, the two center cards. Like, I don't know if those are worth defending, you
Well, the
know?
question is, do we have a place to put them where they don't?
Well, some of it I'm thinking is some of these paralyzed teams, we can move back there. Anyway, just something to think about for next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the problem is anytime they end up drawing, they're
Yep.
just going to take incoming. I mean, that's just brutal. I just like leaving guys on those cards is just
Well,
leaving it up to luck whether they survive or not, and eventually they're not
next
gonna.
turn, next turn,
But it doesn't matter. Those
yeah,
cards are automatically package one.
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
So like those are I think are
But
really
it's
bad
also
cards.
like B on the next one, so it's less likely. Just it's three draws. It's less likely. It doesn't mean if it happens, it happens. You're right. It's incoming. So
All right, well we can figure that out next turn.